YouTube. YouTube. Why? And why? You you did something that was like, okay, alright, let's talk about it. Okay, so for like the few these days for this year, YouTube has taken a bit of steps up. You know what that is? They took a step up with, okay, first of all, that with the copyright music thing, that you could use it if you gave the person that was using the song telling them it's not yours, or getting permission from the person. And demonetization was gone, which is good. And then freaking, you know, I'm just gonna name everything that we've had this far in YouTube that has made the platform worse. Alright, it all started with the freaking demonetization. Then the copyright thing with saying that if a song that or like just the bull crap that they would say that was copyright when it was really not. Then the freaking YouTube COPPA thing with it's made for kids, or yes, it's made for kids. But it was alright. Most of those rules were alright. I hated them. I honestly did. But I did not hate them with a burning passion. The only one I hated out of all of them was the COPPA one, because if you did videos on, for example, let's just say Sonic, your video would be made for kids. But no, like, that's not my problem really as well. Honestly, YouTube, you decided to take off the comments on the 4Kids thing. And then don't get me started on where they just, freaking, they basically as well took the freaking, or like back when they would also take people's subscribers from underrated channels. Yeah, you heard me, they used to actually do that as well. But this is just bad. This is just honestly the worst thing YouTube has done in the last years. So the update for YouTube is that any person, or any creator for that matter, who uses the app, let me remind you, who uses their app, and the YouTube creators that are big, that get money, or something like that, or any creator for that matter, if they skyrocketed, or anything like that, or any person that is an underage channel, if you use any cursing in the video, you are demonetized now. And oh yeah, let's not forget that also as well, if the video has too much violence on a video game, it gets immediately demonetized. We're back to that. Why are we back to demonetization? No one likes that. No one. I thought that this was over. And now it's back. The freaking demonetization. I hate this. Because now this means as well, you've been taking down any YouTubers that have been doing their content, and they've been doing what their viewers love, okay? That you already took away a lot of YouTubers. Oh, don't get me started on another bullcrap thing they did. This rule applies to old videos. Yeah, old videos back when that was not even a thing for the rules back then. Now, if you were to watch, for example, Markiplier, his videos are all freaking demonetized because YouTube's new rule. It's just, why? And another thing is, I thought that YouTube was supposed to be a teenager and adult platform, not a kids platform. I remember in the actual thing on YouTube, you can only use YouTube if you're 13 years old. And before you say, well, then that's still a kid, bull. No. Yes, somewhat, but it's still a teen. And before you say, well, teens are still kids, it doesn't matter. The platform was teens and adults. There's a difference. Alright? So then, but here's the thing is that another thing is about this platform as well. You got streaming. The streaming was, you had the streaming. You want that gaming streaming? Well, congratulations, YouTube. You just messed it all up. You messed it all up. Because the only thing that gets popular, really, on video games is mostly violent video games. I mean, it's honestly true. I mean, who says that you're not going to click on a thumbnail that has, for example, let's just say, whatever on it. I would put a censored screen up on here, but no. But still, Cyberpunk, Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, Call of Duty, Batman Arkham, God of War, freaking any game for the most part. Most of all the games that have been streamed on YouTube are all pretty much teen rated and mature. Why? Because that's the games that are good. There's some really good rated E games. But for the most part nowadays, it's teen and mature games. And now that's what everyone everyone plays. But now that YouTube is saying people were going to start streaming on YouTube, you just messed it up, YouTube. You just messed it up. And just as another thing is, stop the bullcrap on this platform, and stop with this whole it needs to be for kids thing. Cause no, I don't know if you know this, YouTube. I've been saying this for a long time now, or most anybody in the comment section, maybe sometimes in other videos. There's a platform that people used and was made. It has kids in the title. It's called YouTube Kids. Why? I just don't. If it really is mostly all this from advertisers, and if this is by just screwing the content creators just for the freaking money, YouTube, I feel like, I'm just gonna say this, guys. When I do a Dragon Ball Z Kakarot or Cyberpunk video, and I freaking, or any video for that matter, and it gets freaking age restricted and everything, and they start screwing with me, I'm done. I'm done. Because I don't want to make another channel if that happens. I would love to, but I ain't supporting YouTube anymore. It's annoying now. It's freaking got to the point where I don't get what YouTube is going for at this moment. The worst part is that we can only just stay on YouTube because everyone's trying to make a, for example, like Storyfire. that could have had many potential, but then that got canceled, and it had only thing where you could not upload until they would approve. So basically for now, we're all just stuck on YouTube, and that's how it will be for now until someone figures out how YouTube is popular and make their own website. Because at this point, we need to change platforms, guys. At this point, we need to change platforms. And it's not like I can go for freaking stream on my on Twitch, because then Twitch is even worse than YouTube. So at this point, we're just stuck here. So, yeah, if I get demonetized or a lot of things, we're gonna still do what we do on the channel. But if that's the end for the channel, so be it. Until YouTube figures out their bullcrap, I don't want to even be on this platform anymore until they actually are back to what made YouTube great. And and another thing is that what made cussing and everything like that good on the platform is because it showed it was mature, but also because it's freaking hilarious. It's hilarious. It is hilarious. I mean, there's been many times where most videos, for example, let's just say Dragon Ball Z Bridge, or I don't know, the fan dub games. The worst part is that probably a lot of more other creators like animation videos are now going to be getting the demonetization now because freaking YouTube just says screwed all the creators. So basically at this point, if anything happens to the channel, guys, I'm sorry. I hope you can all understand this, but if anything happens to the channel, and this is the last channel, which it might be until now, until they figure out their crap and start actually being the YouTube that was the original YouTube back then, back when someone else was in charge besides that person that will not be named, that took over YouTube after he left. Basically, yes. So at this point, I'm glad you all watched this video. Stay safe from this freaking new rule policy that just aired before freaking New Year's Eve. Why? YouTube, you could have just done this in 2023. And then you just do the new rules on the day before New Year's Eve. Heck, right now I'm doing this video while it's New Year's Eve. Almost. Like, it's almost close to being the new year. Like, right now it's going to be the new year after this day. So I hope you all, I'll give you all like a, basically it's like the last video I guess for like 2022. Very worst way to go out with the freaking YouTube thing. I mean, in a way, it ended it ended with what you would think it ended with. The bullcrap that YouTube does to creators. Hopefully, they'll get their crap together. Until then, it's not you New Year's yet, but Happy New Year. Enjoy your time with your family. Spend time with your family. Cook with them, do like whatever you do with them, join them, your New Year's resolution, everything. Thank you all for watching, and thank you all for the support. But until this stuff gets figured out and then get demonetized and stuff like that, that's just the end for the channel. Until then, adios.